and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Spurs, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Harrison Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And it's Houston's ball. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Paul against Van Vliet. Here's Vassell. Off target from outside. Houston with the ball. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Vassell's shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Smith. Outside, Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Paul. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. And here is Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Now, here's Green. His last outing, he had 18 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Lots of room. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Şengün.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Paul passes to Barnes. Back to Paul. Pass to Vassell. Şengün against Wembanyama. Shoots over Şengün. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Houston leading by 3. Van Vliet outside, and he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Barnes against Smith. Paul, a screen on Smith. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
The first free throw is good. Well, Coach, we're just a couple of games in, and you know how people like me like to overreact. How about predicting the fate of 2 teams this early in the schedule?
Well, Brian, here's my prediction. Anyone trying to make predictions on how these teams will end up this early in the year will probably be wrong.
Well, that's never stopped me before. Both free throws good from Barnes. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Smith outside. No good from outside.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
Now here's Van Vliet. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Van Vliet. Paul passes to Johnson. To the inside. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
It's tipped. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. For Houston, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Şengün, a screen on Paul. Outside, Green. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Count that bucket. Wembanyama's got 6.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Şengün, a screen on Paul, to the middle. And Şengün, throw it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Barnes, no good. Houston in the lead. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Now here's Brooks. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. That one's good for 2.
Oh, the crafty nature of Paul. Just finding ways to capitalize when the break is on.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Barnes, and it's Jones in for Chris Paul. The Rockets have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Van Vliet against Jones. Şengün, a screen on Jones. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And the dunk by Wembanyama. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Şengün, a screen on Jones. Here's Van Vliet. And again, it's Houston.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Green against Vassell. Right side, Wembanyama. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 7. And there's the lob. And Şengün, throw it down.
Yeah, how about the connection there? Great pass and even better finish by Şengün.
Wembanyama down low, defended by Şengün. Back to Jones. Stolen by Van Vliet. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Green against Vassell. Inside, Şengün with a steal. No good. Nice D from Vassell.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs, with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Houston making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Now here's Johnson. Collins a screen. Jones drives in. Sohan outside. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Whitmore with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Here's Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Whitmore. Sohan covering. Whitmore goes in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson is an impressive athlete, one who doesn't lack confidence either.
Whitmore with it. He's picked up by Jones. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. Collins outside. Pass to Sohan. Here's Branham. Down low. Here's Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Collins inside. Adams is there. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 3. Thompson passes to Eason. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, basket interference. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Collins a screen to the paint. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Now here's Sohan. Whitmore defending. Sohan, the pass to Collins. Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Now here's Sohan to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Houston Rockets, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Dylan Brooks, Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's Eason in at the four-man position.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Jones against VanVleet. Here's Sohan. Eason pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jones against VanVleet. Adams with a screen on Jones. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Jones' shot is good.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
The Rockets lead by 7. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Adams with a screen on Jones. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Castle for 3. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Spurs trail by 9. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Landale's checked in for Adams. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 9. Hits the trifecta. VanVleet's got 12.
And when VanVleet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Van Vliet, the pass to Landale. Now here's Thompson. Here's the three. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Wembanyama finds Paul. Outside Barnes. And here's Johnson. Over Brooks. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, nothing else the defense could do. Johnson is just superb at keeping calm under pressure.
Smith outside. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's the break. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Back to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Landale with a screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Barnes with a screen on Van Vliet. Paul drives in. Count that one. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Landale with a screen. Pass to Brooks. That three's off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Paul, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Outside for Brooks. 3-pointer. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama with it. It's hauled in by Landale. Here's the floater. And Thompson puts it in. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. So for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun's checked in for Smith, and Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. And Johnson, no good on that one. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Paul. Nails the baby hook. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Paul. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Fred VanVleet. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Branham. 11 points for him last game against Houston.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Shepard, that's good.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Vassell passes to Branham. Collins against Şengün. Pass to Johnson. Inside. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Vassell outside. Down low. Fades. And that one's good. Johnson's got 12 points.
There aren't a lot of guys who can hit those type of shots. Trust me.
Here's Shepard. He has 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Houston leading by 10. To the left side wing. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Collins passes to Wembanyama. Second chance shot. Collins with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Here's Landale. Here's Shepard. Here's Whitmore. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes a first. And the Spurs with some changes. Sohan comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and it's Jones in for Johnson. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Landale. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Vassell finds Jones. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Adams with a screen on Jones. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Collins. Shoots over Shepard. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier after undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021. Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Castle's checked in for Vassell. Here's Shepard. 6 points for him. To the inside. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
The first one falls. That one misses. Spurs trail by 9. On the wing, Jones. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Sohan, the pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. A deep 3. Rebounded by Green. Houston leading by 9. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Watch the screen.
Now here's Sohan. He's guarded closely. And the shot goes in.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Here's Shepard, defended by Jones. Going inside. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 8. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 11-point game. Pass to Brenham. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
The Rockets lead by 11. Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Thompson pulls up. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this.
Hey, folks, getting into that first half, Fred VanVleet doing all sorts of damage.
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Isn't
Ernie, what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Are glasses like clothes? Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Well, Cat obviously adds a lot to this team with his size and skill, versatile scorer. There aren't many big men who can do what he does defensively.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possessions.
Houston leading by 11. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Paul in at the 1. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. The Spurs shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Tipped. Smith against Barnes. Wembanyama. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith passes to Green. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Paul. Up top Johnson. Up and over Brooks. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Johnson's got 14 points for the game. Van Vliet outside. Back to Brooks. It's stolen by Johnson. They're running. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby using those long strides in transition.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Şengün, the screen. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
And when Victor dunks it, it sometimes looks like a toy hoop, doesn't it?
It's stolen by Johnson. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Smith outside. And he's going for the oop here. And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Paul against Van Vliet. Back to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. San Antonio in second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Green, the pass to Smith. They set a pick. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Paul, shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Şengün, a screen on Vassell. Here's Green. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
Here's Şengün. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Spurs trail by 7. Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Johnson's got 17 points.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Brooks outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Another shot. Wembanyama. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Brooks outside. Paul against Van Vliet. Over Paul. The Rockets again can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Van Vliet, and stolen by Paul. Back come the Spurs in transition. And here's Wembanyama, defended by Şengün. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Şengün, a screen on Paul. Throws it up high. Smith finds Green. Houston with another miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
The three from Wembanyama. They get it again. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Vassell's got his second basket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Smith outside. Brooks outside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. Johnson against Van Vliet. Back to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
It's going to take more than that to stop Paul. Such a competitor.
Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet with it. He's got 12. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And Şengün gets it to go.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Castle comes in for Johnson. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Chris Paul. Left side Jones. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
That's good from Jones. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
And so it's Houston with it. After the basket by San Antonio. And here's Shepard for three. The putback. That one no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Jones feels it out. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, look, when you have Jones on the floor, you know he'll run the offense smoothly.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8. Pass to Eason. And he lobs it up top. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got 5 points.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Collins a screen. Here's Jones. Oh, the swat by Adams. Right side Eason. Knocks it loose. Spurs lead by 7. And here's Jones. He's got 12. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. That's on Steven Adams. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. That's good from Jones.
A former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's Shepard, defended by Jones. There's the three. Kept alive.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Rockets trail by 9. Here's Shepard. Give him 8. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star. Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 20-7 run. Now here's Jones. He's got 14. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That's good from Jones. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Rockets trail by 7. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. There's the triple. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Takes a step back. Pass to Adams.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Here's Jones. 18 points for him. Collins a screen. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Shepard. 1:11 left in the third quarter. It's stolen. Here's Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 5.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Now here's Whitmore. Sohan covering. Inside. Who poked away. Stolen by Collins. He goes up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Here's Shepard. 11 points in the game. From the arc. Here's Adams. And yep, it's good. Adams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones, the pass to Collins. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Collins with the big block. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Houston 5 right now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson, and it's Eason in at the 3. And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston, trailing by 13. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Jones.
And he's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
Rockets trail by 13. Outside Eason. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Jones. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Sohan. That's good from Jones.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
On the wing, Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Smith. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What a follow-up by Smith. Getting in there and hammering it right down.
Johnson on the wing. Jones sets a screen. Releases. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Now Jones. Outside Barnes. Johnson with it. Wembanyama, screen on Eason. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. San Antonio leading by 12 to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Eason off target with the 3. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 14. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Eason. Pass to Smith. VanVleet outside. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for San Antonio. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Thompson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Wembanyama. Outside Paul. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Smith with a screen on Paul. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. And it's good. 2 points.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Now here's Vassell. Outside Paul. Shot from 16. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith outside. Outside, Green. Wow, Green, a big-time three.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Vassell against Green. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night, but despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Van Vliet outside, fires for three. Rebound San Antonio. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's a three from Paul. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Tries again. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Barnes against Smith. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Rockets trail by 14. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Şengün passes to Smith. And it's off from three-point range. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Now here's Smith. Van Vliet right side. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Wembanyama. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Wembanyama's got 13 in the second half.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Now here's Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Johnson. With the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. Johnson's got 19 points.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish.
Brooks from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball finds Barnes. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good. Wembanyama's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and a 29 other fan bases? Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. That free throw good from Şengün. That one's no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Van Vliet against Paul. Vassell outside from behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
Paul passes to Johnson. Paul looking over the floor. The kick out to Johnson. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Green finds Şengün. Van Vliet against Paul. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Spurs lead by 15. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Now Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he's able to get 1 of 2. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They led the game at one point by 20.
And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
Pure from three-point range.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Wembanyama, no good. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Smith. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You gotta have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
The Spurs shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Here's Paul. Here he goes. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Now here's Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Vassell outside. The three from Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team